Hi, welcome back to Transformative Podcast. I am your host, Alicia, and today I want to talk about how to raise your standard in order to attract your dream client and your dream collaboration. This one is a big one because this week I have one of my clients have a bad collaboration. When I say bad, it's very bad. She did all the work and the the other person didn't promote her work. And after she removed everything, because I tell her you need to remove everything because this person don't respect you and don't respect your standard. Yes, it's kind of too much, maybe. Some people will leave. I will say no. You need to remove and just use what you need and learn from it. And I know as a female woman that we want to scale our business, we want to have more clients, and sometimes we accept some stuff that we will never accept if we have already our dream business. But when I say in all my clients, you need to move like you already have 1 million people watching you, 1 million people working with you. And you need to say no when you want to say yes. And I already did this episode about oh you need to say no, and I think people don't understand. I know when we want to grow our business, we people say oh you need to accept everything, and I will say no. I am disagree with you. You need to accept what is work with you. I know sometimes you want to do a beta testing, and for me, yes, it's good, especially if you want to gain confidence. Yes, we need to do collaboration, but this collaboration need to be right. If one of the person didn't do what she was supposed to do and you do everything, you need to say, oh, okay, thank you so much. I just take the good part, but remove that it don't serve you is very important. What I want to talk about is really about that because I read an article who say people after the 19th of February forgot about their resolution, forgot about the new habit and say, oh, the life is here. I go to 9 to 5. I come back to home and just stay on my TV, just complain about the life that is so hard. And people are focusing when they're doing the resolution only about health. I want to get more money. I want to lose weight. I want to do more meditation. I want to start my business. I want to scale my business, blah, blah, blah. But one thing that they forgot, they need to raise her standard. For me, when people tell me, I, you do all these things, you are not tired, I say, no. I will take the space that people don't want. I will do the work that people don't want because I know is there that I will make money. And for that, you need to raise your standard. And people forget about that because your environment, the people that you collaborate, can make you or break you. And you need to raise your standard. This one is very, very important. Yes, of course, we want to have money, we want to grow our business, we want to have amazing collaboration, but in order to do that, you need to say no when you want to say yes. Why? Because I can tell you it's so hard. It's so hard to work with someone who don't value your work and think that it give you a favor. It's so hard to say to one client, okay, I will do a audition for you. And when you do all these things for her, she don't listen to you. She always complain and don't give you a feedback. And how many of you, when you are listening right now, have accept collaboration and you see that it's so, you do all the work, you do this amazing work, and you always come back to this person. She never talk to you again. She never do that. She take advantage of you. And when is the time to promote your work, she don't do the work. She don't promote it. She just say, "Oh, thank you so much." No, is not that collaboration. How many of you accept to take a people and say, okay, I love this person, so I will do a reduction, but she never pay your offer? How many of you have accept sell call and one person cancel or never show up? If you answer this, all this question, I was this type of woman. I was that. And for you, I see through Queen that I know our vision. I know that you are here to go to the big stage to be paid to talk about your work. I know that you want to have a retreat that people come into you to spend time with you because they love your story. I know that you want to have people come into your world and say, I want to work with you because you are amazing, because I love your work, and you are not doing this bullshit. Oh, go to the DM and contact people, or after just go to Facebook group and after contact other people. You don't want to have that. You want to have a business that people come to you and want to work. You want that is effortless. You want to have a balance that you can have people buy your offer when you go into the gym, when you spend time with your son, when you are going to the spa. You want to take a weekend and people are buying from you and you turn off your notification because your phone is ringing all the time and you say, no, I want to have peace. I know that you want to have the place that content strategy, working in your content is effortless. If it's yes, you need to raise your standard because you cannot create in the place that is effortless if your standard is so bad and you are afraid to talk about that on your content. You are afraid to talk about your dream client. You want to please everyone. And you are here and you are like, I don't understand why people don't buy from me. I have a like, but people don't interact with your content because you try to please everyone. Because inside of you, you don't value your work. You are thinking, I need to have more qualification. I need to have more that. I need to go to the university and then I can increase your price. In 2024, I know it's hard, but you are not here to sell it down. You are here to increase your value. You are here to increase your standard. You are here to build a movement that people are coming to you, say, yes, yes, I want to work with you, and not the other one. This one is very important to say no to people that don't value your work. And I can see that because all my clients, when it's difficult to say no, they have abandonment food and they want to please everyone. And I know that when you are working at home, people interrupt you because they are thinking you are not working. I know that your friendship say, oh, they always call you because you are the good girl, the best friend they can call every time. And they think that what you are doing is like a hobby. You need to raise yourself. You need to see you as a leader. And who's the, who the fuck are you? Whose leader you want to be? Do you want to be a leader that say, "Oh my God, you are so magnetic. I see your change. I want to be you," or you want to be a people pleaser? And I had the people pleasing stuff, so I know it's difficult. I was myself so bad that I almost lose my friend. But what is keeping us is that my friends see my changement and say, "Oh my God, you change so much. I want to be with you. I want to be in your movement." One of my friends tell me she go to my Substack and she speak a little bit English and say, oh, she subscribe. She say, oh my God, I love you so powerful. You talk so much about me. And in, I think it was since 6 months, we didn't talk because she doesn't understand what I changed. For me, I didn't change. I become my own true. But she was like, oh, you were so much also that you ask you everything. He say yes, because if I say to my client, you need to raise my standard, I need to raise my standard. I don't want to be treated less that I treat other people. I don't want to, if I make effort, you need to make the same effort. If you don't do that, you can leave. It's okay. Yes, it will be sad. Yes, it will be difficult because I love people, but it's a place that I need to learn something that I don't want to be in a victim mode anymore, a victim mood anymore. I don't want to be like, oh, I don't have that because it's because of that. I don't have the client because, oh, when I bought these coaches, I was like, oh, I don't understand. But it's because I decided to buy this, so I need to learn this. If it's not fit for me, it's because I didn't understand what value. I didn't talk about it. I didn't ask any question. I didn't do that. I didn't this. And why now? Each time that I do a coaching, I ask the question. Yes, I'm shy, but I ask the question why? Because I am the leader. I want to learn stuff that people that can help my client to grow. I want to become the leader that I am not shame anymore when I talk about my offer. I am not shame. My client have amazing result. My client just last week gained 3K in 2 days because I guide her for her post and she attract amazing client. Another client just sell 50 products in less than 3 weeks. I think it was in 2 weeks, but I am not sure because I forgot. It means that all my clients have amazing result. One of my clients increased her price and people coming to her and say, "Oh my God, is I have so much value," and they resign again for another 3 months. So it means that when you're doing the amazing work and you talk about your dream client, people are want to stay in your world, don't want to leave. Why? Because you are amazing, because you care about your client. I know that it's not just about the money. I know that you want to have people, but I know in your heart you want to have a powerful impact. You want to people have a transformation. You want that your word impact people and have the transformation because you see their value. It can be in health, it can be in mindset, it can be in fitness, it can be in content, in creation of your product. It can be whatever you want, but you want to have an impact. For me, when I see my client have the same word as me, we have the same discussion, we can talk a lot about her problem. I over deliver. It's like when you ask my clients, they say, your price is so cheap, you need to increase because I higher my standard. It's like, of course, you pay me for this price, but I will give you so much that you will say, I am a VIP. I over deliver. Even if you are like, oh, no, I over deliver because I know that my client is amazing and I know they want to be an employer. I know they don't see what I see in her. They don't see that they are so strong, so powerful, and they can create an empire. I can see that. So please raise your standard. And I want to do an exercise for you. Just have a question. Why you are so afraid to raise your standard? How it come from? It come from your childhood. The other question that you need to ask that is very important is why you are scared to say no. Why you are scared to talk about your offer. Why you are scared to show up unapologetically on your reels, on your story, on your TikTok, on your YouTube channel, on your blog, wherever you are doing content. Because I know that it's so difficult to talk about our job when you are a family that you are the only one doing what you are doing. And it's for that you need to have people come into your world that doing the same thing and tell you, hey, I went through this. You can do too. And don't get me wrong. I don't say don't talk about your family. I say increase your standard that for me, I don't talk about my job with my family. Why? Because they don't understand. They know that I work on internet. They think that I just do a post and everything, but this post give me money. So they are part of me, of course. I work a lot, of course. But I talk about my main issue to my coach, to my mastermind. So I talk about because I believe that on coaching, I believe that in order to grow, you need to be with someone who went through the same thing, who learns that, oh, if you're doing that because you say no, but you say yes, but you mean no, it's because you are afraid to don't make money. You are in the scare mode, so you need to work on that and this. And I believe in that. And if you are in the same place as me, sign up to my mastermind or come to me on Instagram and we can talk together. And if you are not ready, it's okay. Just sign up to my subscribe. It's totally free, and you will have empowerment article that will help you to work on that. So I hope that you love this episode. I really enjoyed to do that. So don't forget to be your own true. See you the next time for the next episode.